Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of FNaF World. In the last part, we did some spooky times. We went through the cave and the Black Tome Yard, which was pretty spooky, scary. So today we're gonna go through the Pinwheel Funhouse, and we already kind of saw this area. We saw all of this, but I have to go through this again. We're gonna see the other portion of the circus. If we can destroy this cake. There we go. Nightmare Freddy finishing him off. Okay, so, and I believe we got all the chips besides that one that we have to get in the funhouse. Right there, so. Okay, we gotta get through this guy again because reasons. Not a huge deal because more XP and more tokens is always welcome. Okay, for real. Bring it back. Hopefully these endos will do the job. There we go. Okay, look at all that good XP. The endoskeleton definitely needs it. Okay, so it's gonna be in this little green tent right here. This is the one we have to go through. And here we are. This is the Pinwheel Funhouse. It's a very fun area, and I'm gonna be grinding here a lot, so for characters. But here's the clock. Thank goodness, pretty easy to find. We just have to push this little Bonnie into place. I think that's supposed to be like the Shadow Bonnie portion of Five Nights at Freddy's 3, if I remember correctly. I don't know. FNaF 3 was always kind of like back in the back burner for me. Out of all the FNaF games, that's probably my least favorite, but I don't know. Let's get these guys out of here. So yeah, we're gonna deal with these red bears, tangles, and white bunnies that are like redone versions of other animatronics. Like these guys are red versions of Shadow Freddy. There we go. Plenty of XP and tokens for future. Alright, so what we have to do is go through this rock right here into this gravestone. Sometimes there's like a chest right there. I guess there wasn't today. Here's the white rabbit. White rabbit. I think I said white bunny, but obviously a redone version of Shadow Bonnie or RXQ. Whichever one you prefer. There we go. Yeah, this endo ability is really powerful. It's probably the most powerful move in the game. Alright, and then instead of going in that tent, you have to go through here and you'll meet this guy, Bubba. He's a big fat bear. He does a lot of damage actually, so let's try to finish this guy off quickly. Okay. Yeah, we can use Power Song and Defense Song from the end of it too. Fight. There, let's do the army. Try to haunt him again. Okay, see, okay, that's annoying. It's a jump scare. So now we have to flip to this party, which I haven't used like at all. We're still using Phantom Chica over here. Yeesh. Okay. It's not too hot. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, we can do it again though. Let's try to get a better party from this. That's better. I can use that. We actually got both endoskeletons. And both endoskeletons are pretty good. I find, since I usually have the speed chip and the shield enabled, I find the first one to be more useful. But the second one is the one that has the more powerful attacks, so that's me. Now, this area always confused me back when I played the game first, but you have to go through here to get down there. But there is something else that we can do, so let's go through here. And then we have to go to this tent. And then there's that chip right there, the counter bite that we were seeing earlier. And now I believe we have all the chips. Yeah, we do. All right, nice. Now we're still going to use the same setup. Once I find all the characters, I can find characters off, but that's going to be a lot of grinding. And you're not going to be seeing most of it. I might do like an episode spent grinding for characters or something. We'll see. Maybe like spend the next episode or whatever. We'll see. Okay. Fight. Okay. Yeah, the problem, like, with a lot of enemies, they're not very powerful, but man, they have a lot of defense. So, like, obviously there's no threat of us dying, but we're just here for a while. I think that's another thing people complain about. Kind of get used to it, but that's why having like so many like insta-kill guys are so useful. Like I should get the other Reaper. Do I have enough money for that? Oh, no, I don't. But I got a new character. Nightmare Foxy. That is really good. Why is that so good? Because he's the only other character in the game with Unscrew 2. So there he goes. He's already gone because of the endos. So we're definitely going to put that on instead of Nightmare Freddy. Probably replace Phantom Chica. It's kind of embarrassing that we still have that on our party, but alright, so let's do that and do that. Here we go. So now we can breeze through a bunch of the enemies too. And he still has Bite 2 and Hot Cheese 2, which are reasonable attacks. Not like anything super powerful, but they're definitely something worth clicking on once in a while, especially for bosses. Alright, so now we can progress through here. Well, not without another fight, but let's see. You'll see now that we have these Unscrew guys. And I'd like to also throw Mimic Ball on. This is like the ideal setup for killing enemies fast. Is using Unscrew. Having more Reapers would be nice, but as you can see, we're just laying them on with the Unscrew. And I should probably use Endo Army to actually use some firepower, but whatever. That worked out. Another new challenger. Plush Trap. Alright, Plush Trap has one good move, so we'll put him on our second party, probably. What can we replace him with? Probably this guy right here. Mr. Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy isn't too powerful, unfortunately. So we'll do that right now. There we go. Yeah, this is fine. I want to try to get these guys replaced, too, as soon as possible. That'd be nice. And then, like, we could have a powerhouse party on our second side, and then the first side's, like, to try to kill enemies with Unscrew. Alright, I wonder, can we get battles in this area? I never, like, knew if that's possible. Not that I really care that much. You can. Okay. I figured, but I was just like, I don't think I've ever gotten a battle in this portion of Blacktome Yard. Okay, then. Gotta get these guys out of here. There we go. Unscrew for the win. Okay, well, let's talk to Fredbear. We got all the clocks, hopefully. So, we should be able to access that ending. Yeah, don't go more than 3 glitches down. That's true. Alright, he says that attacking it will accomplish nothing. That is not true. That results to an ending, so I don't know what you can say about that, Fredbear, but I say it's something. So yeah, he told us now that we have all the clocks, hopefully we can access one of the endings. So we'll probably show that today. I think so, yeah. I'm actually going to show off another ending very soon. I just got another battle. The same guys, too. It was 2 prototypes last time. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. So this area is a bit confusing because there's multiple trees. And I think the one we have to go through is up top. This one right here. It is. Okay, so now what most people would probably think to do is keep going and go that way. But what we have to do is go through this hidden tree. You see, like, it's very faint, but this tree's glitching out right here. Alright. And then you'll notice this tree's glitching out in this area, so let's go through that. I know Fredbear said don't do it, but let's do it. See what happens. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. So also you can do like a little thing where you shimmy down into the lake and that's an ending. Well, it's not really an ending, it's just kind of a secret image. But I'm not going to do that today just because for time's sake, and also it doesn't actually result in like giving me a trophy or anything. So let's talk to Old Man Consequences from Ultimate Custom Night 2. Yeah, he says there's no way back out. So, yeah, all we can really do is apparently fish for a while. I'm not sure how he got his fishing rod. I'm not sure what he's fishing for, but who knows. The end. So now what I have to do is press F2. That'll restart the game. And we're back. Alright, so we'll continue through this. Now we'll have to go through those portions of the whatchamacallit, the flip side again, but nothing too bad as long as you remember where you're going. Okay. And I always get this confused. I forget if I have to go left or if I have to go right. So let's go left. And I might get... Yeah, it's right. I don't know why. I think that's like the one area I just don't remember, but... Because I always think like you have to go this way to get to that ending, so I'm like, yeah, it would make sense you have to go the other way for the normal stuff, but nah. This is the actual way. Okay, here's our little exit. And then exit through this area. And then we can exit the flip side for the final time. It's the last time you're going to see it in this series, unless I go through a portal accidentally, but it's the last time we're required to do it. So now we can hit this button to access this area. Now we have to beat Porkpatch, the other boss, the other giant animatronic animal. Okay. Honestly, I think this guy's less powerful than Bubba. He attacks like half the speed. Okay. I also hate how, like, the Endo Army, if you get the Endoskeletons attack right before the Endoskeletons go away, and you click it, the Endoskeletons will still go away, and it doesn't, like, recharge their lifespan or anything. Oh well. Use that hot cheese. Ow. Let's do that again. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the other party just because we're getting attacked like crazy. But he's also dead, so that happened. Alright, and then we get this key. So now this key can let us access the little buttons to lower the gates to the security system, and it also lets us access one other thing. It'll let us access the door to the clock ending, as it's called. Okay, hello guys. Now, if everything actually went well and I actually got all the clocks, there should be a portal leads to this cool guy ending, which there is, so thank goodness. Alright, because I spent a lot of searching for these, but here we go. Here's this ending. I believe this has to do with the FNaF 4 quote-unquote psychic friend Fredbear, if anyone knows what that means. So is this really relevant to the game? To FNaF World? Not really, but neat little messaging regardless. It has to do with the crying child and the golden Freddy doll that he talked to. So as you can see, now we have 3 endings. We have the Pearl, we have the going down too deep in the code, and now we have the clock ending, crying child guy. So there we go. There are plenty more to come. The Spring Bunny. Really, dude, come on. Yeah, come on. Get shot by a laser. 'Cause I was trying to get those 50 tokens right there. Oh, yeah. Alright, once we get 1,500, then we have a really good bite to purchase. Now, here's Fredbear. We can't talk to him yet. We need a specific character before we can talk to him. So... oh yeah. Let's get rid of these balls, though. These ball boys, what do they think they are? Balling around. Ballers. Okay. Let's do Mimic Ball. Try to unscrew these guys a little faster. Ah. Also, Mimic Ball doesn't trigger, like, if you do 2 attacks in a row, like this guy has unscrew and this guy has unscrew, the second unscrew won't get doubled, which is weird. Okay, we actually want to go other places. So first of all, let's go back to Lilligere Lake, because there's a button to press in here, right over here. And we have to attack a pretty spicy enemy, actually. The Super Goon. And this guy is evil. We have to make sure we're hitting unscrew a lot, because otherwise this will not go well. Okay. Let's use Armor Song. I'm not sure how much that'll help us, but... boxes. I don't think that really did anything. Alright. Could use, say, gift box, I-beam, I-beam. Okay, here we go. He's pretty close to dying. Oh my gosh, he has escape key too, really? That's broken. Alright. Oh my gosh, we actually did that without losing any of our party members. But yeah, that battle right there can really stump you if you're not paying attention. I remember dying to Super Good a few times. Being like, I have this really powerful party, how am I dying? But he has like 400 attack. It's like a 400 damage attack every second or 2 seconds or something like that, and it's really pretty strong. So let's go through Black Tome Yard. There's also one down in the caves of this area. Alright. It's up here this time. Oh, I actually saw there was a gravestone in my way, but there's also this guy. There we go. So... Okay, here's the button. Now, Overclock. This one's also, like the Super Goon, also this guy can really frick with you. He doesn't do, like, as powerful attacks as you can tell, but it's a little bit faster this time. So just make sure, like, if you don't have a guy with... Okay, jeez, wow. If you don't have a guy with gift boxes, it's a real challenge. So that's the thing to keep in mind. Also, like, the bites definitely help, too. Endo Army. Yeah, Endo Army also. Really powerful attack. Keeps killing our Nightmare Foxy. Come on, man. Alright, he's almost dead. We're probably fine now. Even if he, like, somehow kills Shadow Bonnie, we're probably fine. But... Ow. Unscrew is not as bad as Escape Key. Okay, see, there we go. That killed Shadow Bonnie, but... Phew, see, like, if that battle ended up being twice as long and we lost Shadow Bonnie then, we probably would have been screwed. But... Thank goodness. Thank goodness it ended up being okay. So, there's that. And then we also have one in the dusting fields. And then the last one is in the first area, and there's actually no boss in there. But before we do that, we have this guy, Snow Cone. I never found this guy to be as tough as the other ones. I felt like this guy was not nearly as bad. Because he, as you can see, he doesn't attack really fast. So, he's not a huge deal. I also found it funny how some enemies have, like, boss icons, and some of them don't. Some of them, they just, like, appear randomly. I just found that a bit weird. That like, because some of them make sense and some of them don't. Like, these guys are story-based, so it kind of makes sense they would appear. Like, it makes sense if, like, the hidden chests have a boss that you wouldn't see. But, yeah. Okay, about halfway done now. Throw some cheese on them. Cheese and snow does not go well together. I don't know why. Just don't. Okay. Jump scaring us. Okay, now is the time to switch then. Sludge will slow down his speed at least. Mimic ball. Yeah, hot cheese, I guess. Alright. Here we go. We're actually gonna do it with our second party. Finished them off. How many tokens do I have now? Still not enough. Alright. There's that button. And the last one should just be right around the corner over here. Yeah. Of course, just let the bites finish off these little gear rats getting in the way. Don't know what they think they're doing. But there we go. All the buttons are pushed. So I'll go over to here. I won't talk to him. But as you can see now, there's a clear path to get to security. So that's all good. Now, the thing is, we have to grind for some characters. And by some characters, I mean all characters. I still can't believe we haven't gotten Balloon Boy yet, but yeah, that's gonna be next episode. It won't be that bad because the first few guys we're gonna get really fast. Like, I might do, like, because I can't, like, a 30-minute episode just grinding for characters might get boring, so we'll see what happens. But we do have to get Fredbear before we can progress through the game. If I want to get all the endings, which I do. So you guys will just have to kind of sit through it. And if, obviously, like, I'm not going to get all of them within 30 minutes. So the last few characters I'm going to have to do off recording. That's the only portion of this game I think I'm going to play off recording. Just because it's so painful, I guess, to get everything. So yeah, thanks for watching today's episode of FNaF World. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button as always, and be sure to subscribe if you have not done so. I have to beat this guy again. Are you for real? Okay. I'm gonna do that actually before starting the next episode. Just because I'm doing these episodes back to back and I don't want to start off beating this guy again. 3 episodes in a row. So let's... I mean, of course I got a little guy beforehand, but let's beat this guy. And then I'll do a final outro. Oh, we got a challenger. There's Balloon Boy. Speak of the devil. Talking about how I can't believe I got him. He didn't get him. Alright. Well, it makes sense. We're going from Ball Boys to Balloon Boy to Brow Boy. What's next? Who knows? Alright. It's also kind of annoying that the bosses respawn. Whatever. That's fine. I get it, like, it's a grinding mechanic. But whatever. Get out of here, Mr. Brow. Yay! Started off beating him, finishing him off beating Brow Boy. Alright, good job. Okay, with that being said, I will see you guys when we make our way through the Pinwheel Funhouse, and we're going to grind for some characters next time. See you then.